For me, joking about suicide is not something that I do on the show. And I am not someone who says, here's a list of topics you can never joke about. But on this program, we do sometimes joke about things, but I don't joke about suicide. And it makes it all the more interesting that the Ukrainian ambassador to the United Nations, Sergiy Kyslytsya, yesterday said in a serious way, again, without joking about suicide, if Putin wants to end up dead, he should just shoot himself dead the way Hitler did in the bunker in 1945. And the point here is actually, I mean, it's not a joke. It's if for whatever reason Putin has a death wish, the desire to destroy, reckless desires, which could lead to him ending up dead. Don't kill other people. Just kill yourself. And that's me paraphrasing. Let's listen to Sergiy Kyslytsya yesterday to the United Nations.
We have been prompted to call for an emergency special session as the level of the threat to the global security has been equated to that of the Second World War, or even higher, following Putin's order to put an alert Russian nuclear forces. What a madness. If he wants to kill himself, he doesn't need to use nuclear arsenal. He has to do what the guy in Berlin did in a bunker in May 1945.
So, of course, he's referring to Hitler taking his own life. And I think there is a point here that is a good one. If Vladimir Putin has a death wish, if he wants to blow everything up, proverbially as much as literally, and end up dead potentially, he could just take himself out and not as many other people. I don't think this is a joke about suicide. It's not a question of encouraging suicide or any of it. The sentiment that comes through here is if you're determined to ruin your own life, why do you have to ruin so many others as well? I was watching video on Argentinian television this morning. They have correspondents on the border between Ukraine and Poland. And to see the looks of shock on people's faces as they flee Ukraine, some literally unable to speak for periods of time from the shock that they are experiencing. You don't have to ruin other people's lives if you're simply determined to ruin your own. Now, to some degree, I would bet anything I have that the topic of assassinating Putin has come up at the top levels of government. I'm not saying anyone's thinking of doing it. I'm not saying anyone plans to do it or would do it. But without a doubt, when aides are supposed to present all options to world leaders, it is impossible to imagine that they are coming forward and saying, okay, we can send weapons, we could send troops, we could look at drones, we can do this, we can do that. Here's what it would look like if we tried to assassinate Putin. It's clearly being mentioned by the people who are paid to present all options to world leaders. I don't believe it's being seriously considered. I don't believe it's going to be done, and I'm not suggesting it be done. But the point here from the Ukrainian ambassador, once again, is not everybody has to suffer because Putin has become a reckless tyrant. And that certainly is coming through in the desperation of the voice of the ambassador from Ukraine to the United Nations.